Well, hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the Island Church Weekly podcast. Great to have you with us today. Pastor Will, thanks for being with us again as every week. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
This is good. This is a good crowd when you and I are gathered together. So this is
I think we're
always
more
always good to be with you.
exactly, man. You as well. Well, how was Sunday? Speaking of crowds, how's Sunday? How's the crowd at Island Church on Sunday?
We it was another very good day, man. A lot of our people that typically are with us every week when they're in town. There were a lot of people were out, but we probably had a dozen guests, maybe 10,
Yeah,
12 guests,
I love it.
and had a baby in the service that actually did really well. That was interesting, but that was good, and it was a good service overall. I was able to lay out, as you know, we've been working on this thing, but I was able to lay out and do parallels between what Nehemiah was doing, rebuilding the walls, and what we're trying to do to expand our ministry and our mission to help people. It's about people through our Bridge the Future. And so I was able to go through those particular graphs. And so if someone happened not to be there this past week, you were traveling, I'd encourage you to go back, take a look at the service. And I actually use our vibe board that's on the stage, and I walk through the various rooms and talked about the kinds of things that will be happening in those rooms. And this next week, it's going to be a great week too. I'll talk about that in just a second. But last week was it was really good. Sweet spirit guest. Our people loved on them. Good message, good worship time. And then we had a baby that was on perfect behavior. So
Love it. Hey, the fact that that baby was on perfect.
time babies is okay though.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fact that that baby was on perfect behavior is how I know it wasn't my baby. My babies would not be on perfect behavior. They're a bunch of little
It was
goblins, but
good. All
they're
good.
pointing towards Jesus, man. So, all right, so that's kind of how Sunday was. What's coming up at the church that folks need to know?
Well, this particular week, Sandy has finished up the study on heaven, and they're going to begin a new study next week. And so I think it goes 4 weeks or 5 weeks. So if there are any of our ladies out there that have 10 o'clock on Tuesday mornings available, just join them. There's some probably 45 women that are engaged at some level, probably typically running 35 or so, 38 on a given week. And so just join right in, and but they're finishing up, and then they're going to be getting a new one. We, with the men, are going to continue on with the study of David and just look at his life. It's a familiar story. People have a Bible background, church background. They probably know the story of David. So that's we're going to be dealing with that. So that's a fun time for the men. And the good thing about the men is we eat in ours and light lunch, and they don't eat in the women's
There
thing.
you go. That's reason enough.
But this next week, a couple of things coming up. There's lots going on. We've got another week, our third and final week in terms of our commitment Sundays. People can make a commitment to our Bridge the Future anytime, but we're going to have a special time with the invitation. Our box will stay down front, but we want to do this about 3 weeks. We understand people coming in and out of town. Some of the people that may be listening here have been out of town and will be here. And so there'll be an opportunity at the end to come forward and either place a card, a commitment card, or even if you have someone that you would like me to pray for, that you want to see come to Christ, I'd love to do that, to pray with you over them. And so you can bring that forward. So that's coming up. Then we've got the very next week. It's on top of us, Matt. It's Easter time,
Before you know it, man. Before you know it.
right?
Yep.
So we've got the Easter egg hunt that morning. If you would like to help us with that ministry and help us with that ministry community outreach project, really kind of what it is, then just call up here and speak with Stacy, speak with me, something. You say, how can I help? How can I volunteer? Look, we've got some T-shirts. Put on a T-shirt, jump right in, help us. It's a great time just to connect with people as we set up. It's a big fun. We'll have games starting at 9 o'clock. We will start setting up before then, 7:30, I believe. 9 o'clock game starts for the community, for the kids at 10 o'clock. The Easter egg hunt. And by 10:30, the kids will. Well, it won't take them 15 minutes to get those eggs.
Yeah, they'll have them scooped up pretty quick.
We do that down at the park. If people aren't familiar, they just do that at the park, just south of us on the west side there of the Bayway. And so I'd love to have people do that. So that's coming up the next week. And then put on your calendar, May 4th is our Bridge the Future celebration time. We're going to celebrate those commitments and the gifts that have been made. We will continue to take commitments, but we're going to celebrate what God has done there. And we're going to do that with Blanton's Barbecue. That's our own Charles Blanton.
So good. Love
Just remarkable. He's going to fire that grill up. Nothing like it. So it'll be just a good time, and we'll celebrate, and we'll take questions. Well, once we pull back together on the facility and give you some more details. Actually, this week, David Brooks and I will be meeting with at least one contractor. We're going to meet with that later today, actually. another contractor's in the works. I'm not sure when he has scheduled that, but we're moving this thing ahead full speed, and it's going well. So that's May the 4th. Don't forget Blanton's Barbecue. So that's another thing that's coming up.
Awesome.
Lots of stuff, man. Lots of good stuff.
All the stuff, man. It is going to be a busy April and May.
And you're going to be preaching for me in May.
In June, right? June 1st, right?
Yeah, but you're June. It flips a month.
I'm June 1st. I was like, don't give me a heart attack.
That's right.
June 1st online. So it'll be just past May. But yeah, June 1st, I'll be over there. Hopefully bring a few of the kiddos with me, preach. Really excited for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, already starting to look at some texts for that and trying to just listen to what God's saying and bring a word for the congregation. So excited for that. Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to be out for our 40th anniversary in May, and I won't check all the details, but some of you have been asking about Leo. Leo had wrist replacement last week, a surgery, which really will help him play his guitar, which he's really concerned about. We're still moving forward with the governor, trying to move towards exoneration. He'll be preaching in May, and then Scott Weatherford, our mutual friend, will be coming at the end of May, preaching for me while we're out celebrating our 40th anniversary this year, taking an extended trip. And
so fun. Yeah, it's going to be, while you guys are away, you're at least one of them who's filling the pulpit will be good. I can speak for Scott. I'm not going to speak for anyone else, but at least Scott will be pretty good. So yeah, it should be a good time, man. We're excited for it. Any ways that the folks can be praying for our church this week specifically?
We're thrilled about what's in front of us in terms of opportunity to connect with our community. And so invite some people, and you can pray for the Easter egg hunt. It's a time to connect with parents and with children, particularly as we get this building project moved. This is going to have the opportunity to tenfold our children's ministry or something close to that. I mean, it's at least fivefold in terms of what we're doing in terms of children's ministry. And really looking forward to that. You can pray for that. Pray for our sunrise service. We're going to get a chance to present the gospel.
Yeah, absolutely.
People looking for hope, meaning, and purpose, particularly had that little stock market thing that's caused a little
people a little on edge about that right now, it seems.
Right. But our hope is in Jesus, and we have a remarkable life, eternal life with him. And so we're going to be sharing that hope on the sunrise service. Just pray for all our details with that. Pray for the people. Pray about making an invitation to invite someone. We're going to do both a service at the pavilion down there on the east side. We're not going to be all the way at the end this year. We're going to be in Pavilion 14 just before you get down there. Great news is you got 350 parking places. So we got that coming up, and just to consider inviting someone to those, and also have a 10 o'clock service for those either that don't make it for the sunrise service or just want a double dose. I'm going to probably preach, as I did last year, 2 different messages, the sunrise service and the 10 o'clock time. But we want to do both of those just so we can minister to our community. So
absolutely. I love it.
Great next month in the life of our church.
Well, Pastor Will, thanks so much for sharing about what's going on, how people are going to be praying, and what's coming up. Thank you all for watching the Island Church Weekly podcast. We'll see you back here next week.